bit. Okay, let's start with our arm circles today. Starting in the forward direction, ease into that range of motion. And now let's make them nice and tight. Stay going forward here. I want you to squeeze those hands. Feel those shoulder blades activate, all those muscles around that shoulder. And then let's switch. Again, working away, going backwards, working our way to a larger range of motion as we go. And still going backwards, but small. Again, squeezing those hands. Hello, Carol. Good. All right, let's get that torso twist in here. Nice and slow. You should feel that stretch in the low back as that spine loosens up. Stretch through the hips if you got those tight hips, like myself. Good, all right. Let's take it to our windmills now. Spread those feet apart. Start nice and slow here, especially if those hamstrings are feeling tight today. And then as you get comfortable, start to feel a little looser. You can get it going a bit quicker. Good. All right. What we're going to go for now is just work our way. Okay, let's get those hamstrings going. I just want to start in a march here. I'm not doing full butt kickers yet. Now let's get the knees up. Powerful rhythmic drive here with the knee. Start to get those hips going. Just a march, getting those knees high. Opposite arm matching the opposite knee. All right, back to butt kickers. Now speed it up. Still get those knees up just a little bit. And shake it out. Bounce on the balls of our feet. Little boxer jump here. Good, all right. Let's open up those hips one more time here. Go ahead into a half kneel or maybe like a runner's lunge position, getting that back knee off the ground. I'm selfishly doing this for myself as well as you, since my hip is killing me today. Hold that as long as your body feels you need to. Make sure you get to the other side at some point. From here, let's go to our high plank. And let's just pedal those feet out a bit. Get a decent calf stretch going on each side. Just want to keep moving a little bit. Good. Go ahead and run through some cat-cow quickly here. Let's get that pelvic tilt working at your own breathing rate. Good. Once you've gone through maybe 8 to 10 cycles of that, again, it might take you longer. Let's go right into our bird dogs. Again, don't rush through these. Nice, slow, and controlled. Feel every muscle. Keep your body stable. Feel those hamstrings extend. Kick through the heel. Reach through the fingers. Give me about 8 on each side. And then flip it over. Give me some glute bridges here at your own pace. Up. Hold for a second or two. Feel that glute squeeze, that core squeeze, that hip stretch. And then all the way back down to your mat. 10 to 12 reps at your own pace here. Good. When you're ready, make your way back to standing. Let's just get our legs warm here. One last exercise. Let's get a couple squats here. Three, two, and one. Good. All right. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. Feel free to stretch out anything that's still feeling stiff on your body today. And then we'll get after it. So let's see. First 4 exercises. Remember, these are all timed. Okay, so don't get caught up in your head thinking you got to get a set number of reps here. And as always, just picture a dumbbell in my hand if you do not have a kettlebell. So first one, kind of a complex movement here. It's going to be almost 3 exercises. That's at least how I want to break it down. So we're calling it a clean to a squat to a press. Okay, so for the clean, I want you to think about almost a mini kettlebell swing to start, as well as a shoulder shrug, almost an upright row. Okay, and that's going to cause your arm to come up. And as you get to this top is when we want to start to engage our squat and we catch the weight. Okay, this doesn't have to be your full range of squat here, kind of like we do thrusters. Absorb it and then press it up and then break it down. Okay, so again, absorb it, press it up, break it down. Does that make sense? Let me know if you have any questions. We obviously have to do that one on each side. Again, dumbbell, it's the same thing, same motion. Weight doesn't matter. So we'll do that one. And then we will do, what do I have here? Oh, we will do bent over rows. If we can just do single sided if you only have one weight. If you want to do both, if you have 2 weights of the same, feel free to incorporate that. But I like doing single sided stuff in kettlebell. So single arm rows. And then we will do, what do we have here? Single arm swings as well today. So we'll get that on each side. And then we'll finish with some core. We'll lower down to a high plank and we'll do some reach outs to tap the top of the weight. Pretty easy. All right, so again, these are all timed. We'll start with the clean squat press. Again, type in the chat if you have any questions about the form. Maybe watch me do a couple. Again, I'm going to do as many as I can, but my hip is really bothering me today, so hopefully my form doesn't look too bad. All right, so let's start with weight in our right hand to begin. 30 seconds each side. I'll give you a few seconds to switch sides, of course. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Clean, flip it, absorb it, press, break it down. Absorb, press. Okay, do whatever's comfortable with the offhand. Some people like it out to the side, some people like it onto the hip. So again, kind of break it down, almost a mini kettlebell swing and an upright row. Absorb that weight, use your legs to help you press it up. It's a quick movement to snap it up. Snap it up, quick absorption. 3, 2, last one. Good. All right, switch hands. Maybe get a nice slow practice one in. You'll find out which is your, weaker hand. Obviously, feels a lot more comfortable on one side than the other. 3, 2, 1, go. Absorb it, press. Row, catch under it, press. Good. Couple more. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, take a few seconds. We got rows next. Again, if you have two of the same weights and you want to do both arms at the same time, that's fine. I'm only got one of this weight, so going to do single arm. Here we go. Right side. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Again, maybe you like staggered stance, maybe you like feet together, but you can see it's a little harder. Feet together to keep that back flat, right? So make sure you're protecting that back, engaging that core. For the rows, we're driving with that elbow, nice light grip on the weight. Squeeze that shoulder blade at the top. Make sure that weight's finishing back by that hip here, not up by the chest. We don't want to scrunch up that neck. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a few seconds to switch hands. Again, your goal is to get as many reps as you can. Don't count them. Just get good quality reps. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Again, find a stance that's comfortable for you. As many reps as you can. Keep that bicep out of it the best you can by driving with that elbow. Couple more here, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, weight back to the right hand. Single arm swing. Obviously, with a dumbbell, it might be a little hard to hold it by the head here, so you might have to just hold it normally, almost like you're doing a front raise. But obviously, with our swings, we want to get some momentum going. Takes a couple reps to get there. Kettlebell just up to eye height. Eye follows the kettlebell to help with that hip hinge and feel that glute squeeze on the way back by driving those heels into the ground. Here we go. Right side. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good. Again, couple reps to get going here. Your arm shouldn't be doing much work here. Should be the momentum from your hips, from your glutes, from your heels driving through the floor. Okay, and make sure we got that nice hip hinge going. Okay, and the weight shouldn't be going too far down here. You want to keep it pretty close to the upper part of your legs. A nice squeeze through there. And make sure we're not tipping over to either side. 3, 2, 1. Few seconds. Left hand now. And what I mean by tipping over is we have a tendency to lean too far back and to whatever side the weight is on. And then on the way down, we have a tendency to let it drag us down. We want to try to avoid that a little bit. 3, 2, 1, begin. Fire those hips. Fire those glutes. Arm is guiding the kettlebell. And again, make sure we aren't overextending at the top. You should not finish like this in this compromised position. You should just finish with a real tight squeeze. So it might look like your back's arching, but that's just because the butt is squeezing so tight. Okay. Keep driving. Keep up the pace. Keep up the power. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Down to your mat. If your dumbbells are flat on the end, you can stick it up so it's tall side up on each end. If you've got a kettlebell, find your high or low plank position and figure out what a full arm's length out in front of you is and set it there. and then you're just alternating, reaching for the top of that weight. Okay, your goal is to keep your hips as still as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. If you need a high plank here, that's fine. You can make it work. You can also drop to the knees, but again, you're going to feel that hip twist. We want to try to avoid the hips going like this. Keep them as still as you can. Make sure you're breathing with each reach. Squeezing and breathing. You got 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Take a quick breather here. We'll run through those 4 exercises again. So that's clean squat press. Again, it's not a full squat. I just say that so you think about absorbing it a little bit. Okay. Clean squat press on each side. And then we got our rows. We got our single arm swings. We got our plank reach outs. So now it's time to grab some water if you need it. As always, if I'm not giving you enough rest in between exercises, you can always take more. So let's get ready. Second time through, weight is in our right hand to begin with our combo clean press. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Absorb it, press it. Again, kind of break it down to almost how you would begin your swing in an upright row. Get that elbow high and try to flip the weight. As you do that, you want to catch under it to absorb that and press it up. 3, 2, 1. Take a few seconds. Switch sides over to the left hand here. 3, 2, 1. Go. Again, just get comfortable with that motion. Take it as slow as you need to, and you'll get more comfortable here, and you can speed it up a bit. Make sure we're not jerking that back, though, too much, right? Just like our swings. You really want to get it up by the snap of the hips and a little help from that row. 3, 2, 1. Good. Weight back to our right hand if you are doing single-sided for our row. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, whatever stance is comfortable for you here. Maybe if you're not quite comfortable with that single arm, just use that left arm as a ghost arm if it makes you feel more comfortable. 10 seconds. As many quality reps as you can. 3, 2, 1. A few seconds to switch to our left side. 3, 2, 1, go. Rep it out. Drive with that elbow. Keep that shoulder pulled back. Squeeze that shoulder blade. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Weight back to the right hand. Single arm swings. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Couple reps. Get that momentum going through those hips, through those glutes. Heels driving into that floor. Core is braced throughout, not overextending at the top. Okay? You're basically practicing that first little range of motion like you would a deadlift. Okay? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Few seconds to get to the left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, couple reps to get to full range of motion because our arm isn't working. Our arm is just guiding that kettlebell. Ten seconds. Keep up the pace. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, back down to that plank. Again, find where that comfortable reach is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, hips are going to move a little. That's okay. But we don't want them all over the place. We don't want that chest and hips opening up to each side of the room. Okay, we want to keep them nice and still. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice job. Get a quick rest in. Is that clock right? Yeah, we'll see. We might only be able to get through this next one time, but that's okay. We're working hard. Okay, so as you guys rest, let's go over our new 4 exercises. We are going to start, let's see, with our staggered stance deadlift. Okay, so that is where one foot is on the other, or excuse me, staggered back from the other. Okay, you can do 2 hands on the kettlebell. You can do 1 hand. I'd probably recommend if our left leg is forward, weight in my right, my right hand. Okay, if you don't have a lot of range of motion, make sure we get that back heel off the ground a bit. Okay, if you feel like progressing this all the way to a single leg, get that that right leg up off the ground. Okay, but if that's not productive, you're just falling over, and then make sure we keep that foot planted. So we'll get that on each side. And then we're going to go to, what we have here, side bends. Okay, so take the heaviest weight you can. If you have lighter weights, maybe try to hold 2. Okay, so we want a heavier weight here, and we're just doing weight travels down the leg, fire that core and those obliques to get back up. Okay, we'll do that on each side, obviously. And then we're going to go to a lunge variation. If you do not feel comfortable with this variation, you got normal lunges. So what we're going to do, again, do whatever's comfortable, forward or reverse lunge, and we're going to add a pass through. Okay, so I'll do it, I guess, facing you, but I'm stepping forward with my left leg with the weight in my right, so opposite of the leg going forward. I'm going to pass it to my left hand, push back up. So the weight should always finish to the outside hip of whatever leg you're pushing back up. So if I step forward my right, left hand passes to my right hand, boom, okay? Maybe you like reverse lunge is better, we can still do it. If you don't like the pass through, just don't do the pass through. Just make sure you switch hands at the top so we can get the weight on each side, okay? And then we'll finish laying down, and we will do our, what do I have here? Oh, our half get up. So that's where we're laying down, okay, with one foot up, and we're just doing kind of a sit up motion. Okay, so single leg deadlifts first. Again, option to progress to that full leg off the ground, but don't do what I just did, but my hips a little tight. Don't let those hips open up, okay? Keep it as square to the ground as you can. If not, just keep it together. Okay, here we go. Let's start with our left foot forward. Left foot forward. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, so that back leg should not be locked out. Okay, it's just a matter of if you need that foot flat, or if you can handle it flat, great. But if not, pick up that heel. You want to progress. I'd recommend going one-handed for that if you are doing that one. Okay, a few more reps here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch stance. Right foot forward. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Again, two or one hand, whatever's comfortable. And progression. Foot all the way in the air. Couple more reps here. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Am I blanking on the second one? Or did I only give you 3 exercises? I know we have the lunges, and I know we have the half get up, but I can't think of what I wrote down for the second one. I'm getting my workouts confused. Oh, side bends. Side bends. There we go. Okay. Right hand to start. Okay. Take your heaviest weight you got that you can handle. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. I like to have the arm up by the ear here. Slow and controlled down. Really tight core on the way up. Couple more here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. Left side. 3, 2, 1. Again, just really dialed in with that core engagement here. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're right at time, so if you have to get going, that's fine. We got lunges. Okay, alternating legs for these ones. Again, forward or reverse works. Option to add that pass through at the bottom. And then we got our half get ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Down, pass it through, and up. Down, pass it through, and up. So don't do what I just did there. So let's try not to tip over at the bottom. Okay. Nice and controlled. If that variation is too hard, we'll just go from here. Lunge, switch hands at the top, other leg, lunge, lunge. This could be a reverse lunge here as well. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, last one on each side. Let's go right hand up, right knee up, left leg straight, left arm out, up onto that left elbow. First movement, arm stays straight up, eyes follow the kettlebell, push up onto that left hand. Let's go this way for this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Right arm up with weight, right knee up onto that left elbow, push onto that left hand, break it down under control. Keep your eyes on that kettlebell. That's going to help you keep your arms straight up and down. One more here. Up and down. Good. All right. Left hand weight. Left knee up. Right leg straight. Right arm there for support. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Up onto the right elbow. Right forearm. Right hand. And break it down. Eyes follow that kettlebell. That way we're not getting any swing from the weight. It's all in our core. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Sorry for taking you over. We'll end there. I will stay on the stream here to cool down. If you guys got to get going, that is fine. Sorry about that. Too much time talking. See you, Jess. Thank you. Slow that breathing down here if you're hanging around. We'll cool it down. You can always do your own stretch routine as well if you have to hop on. Just don't wait till we get too much further on in the day. Don't want to get stiff. We'll just let that upper body hang down the middle here. Let those hamstrings ease into it. And go ahead and roll it up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Nice big inhale, reach high. Exhale, fall off to the left side. Same thing, just let it hang naturally here. Back to center. Get comfortable, roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, reach high. Exhale off to the other side. Back to the center. One more time, roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, let it fall. Let's get those hamstrings a little bit more here. Let's bend that right knee, straighten the left, reach to wherever's comfortable, maybe just naturally hang, but pull that left towards your left toe towards your face. Can reach here if you want. Just make sure you're not pressing on that knee. We don't want to go into hyperextension here. Switch when you're ready. Good, and then up for a standing quad stretch. Grab a spot on the wall if you need some balance help. Continue to press those hips more to get a little out of, press those hips forward to get a little more out of it. Shake it out, switch sides. Whoa. Good, shake those legs out a bit. Cross body stretch, roll those wrists out here. Give yourself a nice hug. Switch sides when you're ready. And we'll finish with our chest opener. Option 2, interlock both hands if that feels good for you. If you're looking for a little deeper option, head over to a spot on your wall, one arm at a time. Take your time here. Let tension ease out of that chest. Make sure you get both sides. That's what I'll end stretching for today. Feel free to stretch more on your own if you have time.